I am Chris Udoka Daxon, a master's degree student of Real Life Christian Seminary and College, studying Masters of Ecumenical Studies and Theology. I have a presentation to make on the subject, the role of a World Council of Churches in promoting ecumenism, taken from the course Ecumenical Theology and History. With due respect to these key personalities, the presiding chancellor, the deputy chancellor admin, the deputy chancellor academics, the dean of studies, the registrar, the board of regents, the program director, my course advisor, ladies and gentlemen. I will be speaking on the topic, the role of the World Council of Churches, WCC, in promoting ecumenism, just as I mentioned earlier. First and foremost, I want you to know that ecumenism, ecumenical theology, and history explore the unity and diversity of Christian traditions, seeking to understand and reconcile differences. I see the word ecumenism as a caravan of solidarity used in carrying along various church traditions and denominations. The emphatic key concepts here are: number one, ecumenism; number two, interconfessional dialogue, which happens among the different denominations and traditions; and also intraconfessional dialogue, which has to do with resolving issues using the tool of dialogue, but in a particular Christian tradition. And another keyword here, key concept here, is reconciliation. Reconciliation is a tool that must not be ignored in enforcing ecumenism among churches. But here are the historical milestones that give credence to this. Number one is the early church councils of Nice 325 CE. Another one is Constantinople 381 CE. The second one here is East-West Schism of 1054 CE. This brought about the dividing of the church system into Eastern, which is Orthodox, and Western, which is Catholic. And these churches are still there to date. And the third happens to be the Protestant Reformation, which happened in 1517 CE. And this gave rise to diverse Protestant denominations. All the denominations in existence today, most of them are offshoots of what happened in 1517 through the Protestant Reformation. The fourth one is ecumenical movements of the 20th century. This succeeded in fostering dialogue and cooperation among Christian traditions. I see this, like I said earlier, as caravan of solidarity for Christian denominations. So it ensures for the synodality among the churches. Then the fifth one is the Vatican II. which happened from 1962 to 1965 CE. This brought about a shift and approach in Catholic ecumenical engagement. And here are featuring among the various ecumenical organizations: World Council of Churches, featuring among other churches, but for the purpose of discussion, I just take the one I'm concerned with, which is World Council of Churches. Let me present some of the roles played by World Council of Churches in promoting ecumenism. Serial team. As clearly spelled out and as it can still be attested to date. Number one is the fostering of unity. World Council of Churches brings together churches, denominations, and Christian organizations to promote unity and cooperation, thereby ensuring reconciliation. Number two, ecumenical dialogue. Ecumenical dialogue happens to be one of their tools. The World Council of Churches ensures dialogue among different Christian traditions. Number three, theological reflection. This happens to be a platform for discussion and research, especially on contentious issues. So there was a platform for theological reflection, making room for discussions and research on contentious issues among Christian traditions and denominations. Another instrument is interfaith dialogue. Here is concerned with relationship with all the faith communities. Very, very important to them. Number five was the promotion of ecumenism via mission and evangelism. Promotion of ecumenism. World Council of Churches was given to this, and they used the tool of mission and evangelism to achieve this. Another one they used was global advocacy. World Council of Churches represented our member churches at international forums on global Christian solidarity. Number seven is conflict resolution and reconciliation. This was not left out. This was a very, very vital tool used by them in ensuring ecumenism among the diverse Christian traditions, Christian communities, and settling differences within and among churches and church traditions. Number eight is engagement of youth and women. World Council of Churches carried women and the youth along, helping to bring out the leadership potentials in them, making the women know, making the youth know that there is a place for them in the entrenchment of ecumenism, in the entrenchment of synodality, solidarity among churches and Christian communities. World Council of Churches has really done well. They have contributed their quota, and they're still contributing to date. Thank you, my viewers. Remain blessed. I remain Chris Evergreen Udokadasa. Peace.